All right, Shalom. Let me start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and bishops and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. And salutations to the Akim out there laboring of the hopeful elect that's doing this work in truth and sincerity. And as we see, the sun setting on this God-forsaken place known as Babylon the Great. We're seeing, the strings being pulled behind the scenes to create a scenario for pretty much havoc to enter into society. And we're in a time now where we're seeing, since the pandemic, an uptick, in the different cities, as far as with, crime, murder, a lot of these rates are pretty much going through the roof. And you're seeing now the state of Illinois, and they're following behind the state of New York, and we're seeing how this devil's moving. So, basically, it's going to be a plethora of other states that are going to follow with the so-called bail reform. All right. Now, this particular law that they passed in Illinois the other day is called the Safety Act. And what it does is when a person is arrested, okay, they will no longer be held on bail, but there will be a pre-trial hearing to determine whether this person is able to be let go free, and on the promise of returning back to court, at a later date, or just staying in pretty much being locked up, So now, have a situation to where, anybody that has pretty much these little petty crimes, and you got to remember something, a lot of these little petty crimes and drug peddling crimes that go on, those are the worst case scenarios for a lot of these crimes that go on in the cities, man, All right, these are ones that are burglaries, break-ins, and robbery. Those are the nuisance of a breakdown in society, man. This is what brings different areas, where people would want a pretty much a good quality of life. It basically brings it right down to the ground. It's not really the murders itself. It's really these little petty crimes, man, that are a nuisance, man, to these neighborhoods, man, and destroying the quality of life that these people are trying to seek, But I want to play this clip, and they're gonna get into it, and we're gonna see this trend that's gonna go on, but we also know ultimately, man, they want to basically cause a lot of this chaos, in the cities, man, so they can come in and bring in that order, All right, they have to create a problem reaction solution. You see? All right, so now this right here is just going to be, something to where the people are going to be in an uproar, because of these little nuisance of crimes that are going to be going on. And, these people are going to be repeat offenders, man. These people are pretty much career criminals, but they know now that petty crimes and nonviolent crimes, okay, they're pretty much going to be let go, and this is going to be a going trend that you're seeing, man, and let alone, the pretty much the district attorneys in these different cities are pretty much relieved of their duties, pretty much sitting on their hands. But I'm going to play this clip, man, and we're going to speak about this.
Questions surrounding the Illinois Safety Act and whether it will keep residents safe.
The law will soon eliminate cash bail for pre-trial release. New tonight, our Pepper Baker is clarifying some of the misinformation circulating online. Pepper.
Mike, and Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker signed the Safety Act in 2021 that addresses a wide variety of criminal justice issues. This massive crime reform package is in the spotlight again for one of its provisions known as the Pre-Trial Fairness Act, which will end cash bail in 2023, sparking concern, speculation, and assumptions on freeing suspects before trial.
Honey, if I needed $500 to get out of jail today, I would be sitting there because I don't have that kind of money.
She used to lock people up. Now, former Illinois State Trooper Marie Franklin advocates for criminal justice reform as a community organizer in East St. Louis.
Over 250,000 people a year in the state of Illinois are being held pre-trial and are being held there because they don't have the money to bond out. And the percentage of those people that are black and brown is typically around 90-ish%.
Franklin favors the SAFE-T Act, which includes the Pretrial Fairness Act, set to end cash bail for pretrial release in 2023. St. Louis University Law School professor Anders Walker breaks it down simply.
So it's true as...
Let me just add something now. And it just so happens that, they have, Eve up there in the forefront of these whole things, and pretty much the woman, running these households, man, are creating, pretty much these monsters that are running around amok in the streets, man. So now she's the face of this whole SAFE-T Act, or pretty much a advocate for it, and it's just the the Eve being right in league with the devil, man, with the serpent, man, and it's all to create this chaotic environment, man, and to bring more confusion within the cities, man. This is what this is all about, man. But we're gonna finish this up, man, and we're gonna hit the scriptures.
Cash bail is over. Now judges decide if you pose a risk of hurting someone or running away, they'll keep you behind bars. Otherwise, you'll be free to go home until your court date.
The new law says when a suspect is accused, the court will hold a hearing and may keep them behind bars if they are charged with a forcible felony.
There are some felonies, though, that don't qualify, like drug possession. It's possible those people might go out and commit crime, but the idea is they're probably not likely to.
Forcible felonies in Illinois law includes crimes like second-degree murder, contrary to misinformation spreading online suggesting the law would instantly release violent suspects before trial.
If you are arrested for second-degree murder, you must be taken before a judge, and the judge must have a robust hearing to determine whether you are able to be eligible for release or not. It is not automatic.
Judges have to be very careful, though, about who they release and who they keep. Not everybody should be released. If they're dangerous, they should stay behind bars.
With similar practices happening in New York, many see ending cash bail as a step towards rooting out systemic racism within the justice system.
No cash bail means that we are living up to our word of you are innocent until proven guilty. The current system says you are innocent as long as you got money to get out of jail.
For most individuals,
it's going to be a green light, man, basically for Jake to let go back on the street and do more crime and be more rogue about it as well. Because why? They're emboldened. They're empowered now, man. They're basically empowered because there's no repercussions for what's going on, man. You see? So it's going to be a revolving door within the jail system, man. And this is all by design, man. You see? All right, so it's just so fitting that you're having basically this pretty much going on in states where you have pretty much the largest cities in the country that are starting this trend, man. You see? All right? And this is why, and we're going to talk about, man, this too, man. There's like a lot of these cities are basically losing their businesses, man, because of safety hazards, man.
It'll be great. They can go home to their families, await their trial date, but there's probably going to be one or two that'll go out, do something really bad, and then we might see the law repealed.
Right, and that's the point, though, you see? But the law is not going to be repealed, man. Because why? It's because they have a much more, bigger agenda, so to speak, man. You see? But let's hit the scriptures real quick, man, because we're starting to see, man, how the devil's operating, man, and how he's going to create this whole chaotic and environment, man. All right, so where he can lay the hammer down, man. He has to create the scenario first, man. Okay, he's going to get a reaction from the people, and then he's going to come with his solution, man, which is the NWO, man. Simple as that, man. All right. Let's go with our second address. 15 verse start at 10. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. You know, when the Lord is about to put the book in on this place, man, pretty much, man. And, you know, and really, and deliver the remnant, you know. But, you know, the way that the system is set up, and the way Yahweh Ba'Shem Abishai has set this man up, man, to come up against you Jakes, you know, hence Jacob's trouble, you people are led to the flock to the slaughter, man, you know, because this is all what it's going to lead to. And you know they're going to pay close attention to the high concentrated areas of where you Jakes live, man, okay, to basically lay the hammer down, man, you see, all right, what the Lord said, man, he's going to have the enemies going to come in like a flood. But Yahweh Ba'Shem Abishai also said that he's going to lay up, set up a standard against them, man. You see? So we know, all right, we know that the Lord has that hedge on that certain number, man. Okay, that remnant. You see? All right? But at the end of the day, you know, Jacob's trouble, man, is going to come, man, and you're going to create the scenario for it to happen, man. You see? It says, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. So the Lord has plagues coming down the pipeline to this place, man. And you know, through the last, you know, few years, we've seen little increments of how the Lord is going to work, man. The Lord's going to work these plagues, man, in perfect judgment, man. You see? All right? They're going to work in its perfection, man. Okay? And it's all going to come at once, man. You see? But the watchmen, we see it, man. We see how the Lord is gonna pretty much operate this place, man, and bring it to his knees, man. You see? And it says, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. And they that till the ground shall mourn, for their seeds shall fail through the blasting and hail, and with a fearful constellation, man. You know, in the weather right now, man, and whether or not, you know, the Lord is setting up this man to use the HAARP system or whatever else that he's using, all right, to basically manipulate the weather. Okay, it's all really through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Abishai, because the Lord controls all things. So anything the Lord, this man can't do anything that the Lord don't allow him to do, man. So if the Lord says, man, that is going to be, the seeds are going to fail, and from the blasting and hail, okay, from weather, and basically crops, you know, basically to diminishing and coming to naught, you know, hey, we know this is what the scriptures is speaking about, man. You see? And it says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hands. You know, and as the time gets more and more tense in the streets, you know, people are pretty much gonna cleave to their kind, you know. All right, and this is how we know that we're gonna start to see these this big division, man, amongst people's backgrounds and race, man. You see, all right, people cleave to their kind, you know. And it says, verse 16, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And you already seen the framework of it by having no bail reform, man. So now when a person commits a crime, it's just the fact of whether he should sit in jail or not. It's not going to be to where he's just held by bail. In most cases, though, pretty much most of these crimes, all right, that are being committed, the only reason why they're not back out on the street is because they can't afford the bail. You see? All right? So, you know, when you have a bail that's basically out of reach, when you have for the, you know, regular Joe, when you may have a bail of maybe $1 million bail, you know, that's something of a much more serious crime, to where it's like they want to hold that person and not release him. But these other crimes is what destroys a society, man. You see? So they're pretty much going to be let out. You know, we got to watch what this man says, man, with his words, man. We got to watch him very carefully, man. You see? It says, verse 17, a man shall desire to go into the city and shall not be able. You know, and we're talking about, hey, we're going to talk about these lockdowns that are coming about, you know, and pretty much trying to contain these crime rapes that are going to go on, man. You know? All right? And this is what we talk about martial law coming into play, man. Right? It says, for because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, and houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid, man. And people are going to be afraid, man. You're going to have people that's pretty much going to start boarding up their houses, man. Boarding up their windows, man. Petty crime is going to be on the rise. Burglary. People are going into people's windows, trying to get an easy Vic, pretty much. Neighbors watching each other, knowing their schedule pattern, and go ahead and spoil their house, man. You see? And it says, and men shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods, because the lack of bread, and for great tribulation, man. And all of these things that are happening behind the scenes with the the food shortages that they're going to talk about, that are happening, that are pretty much in different places, and the food prices going up, and people not being able to afford the necessities that they need, okay? Because you're going to have a breakdown in society, man, okay? Everything is being set in place, man, for that perfect storm, man. You see? All right? But people are going to be spoiling each other, man. Why? It's because for a lack of bread and for great tribulation, man. You see? This is what we're seeing coming on the horizon, man. And we're seeing the framework of it being set up, man. They have to have certain things in place, man, for this to come true, man. And we see this through the scriptures, man. Real quick, this is Isaiah chapter 24, verse 8. The mirth of tablets ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth, man. And the good old times are gonna be over with, man. All right, the joy to want to hear music, the joy to want to go different places, and people going out and enjoying themselves, man. That's gonna come to an end, man. You see, it says, verse 9. They shall not drink wine with a song. You see? And people, like to, be merry and listen to music and whatever else what it is, all right? They're not going to do it for that, man. It says strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it, man. Okay? Because why? You're drinking a strong drink, man. You're drinking a strong drink basically not to be in some type of good mood, man. You're probably going to be drinking it pretty much to escape society, man. Escape the terror that's going on around you, man. Okay? Alcohol is going to be a great commodity in that time, man. You see? You got to remember that during the pandemic, man, that was the one business, man, that thrived, man, during the pandemic, man. Even when you had people that were out of work, man. Okay? The alcohol industry thrived, man, in a time of depression, so to speak, man. You see? All right? And it says, verse 10, the city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. And it's going to be nothing but confusion, because these people are not going to have answers, man. All right? It's going to be broken down because why? It's because of the laws that are set in place, man, to give people free range to do their will, man. The scriptures speak about them not listening to people of authority, man. Okay? The people of authority are not really trying to do anything, man. These people are not going to stick their neck out to these cops that are out here, man. They're going to be relieved of their duties, man, soon, man. All right? These people right now are just there for a paycheck, and they're just wanting to get home safely, man, back to their family. And then in that time, man, they're only going to be thinking about their own family, man. They're not going to try to think about saving society, man, when they're undermanned. Okay? They're undermanned and they see that the system is not working. Okay? You arrest somebody and it's going to be to where you can brush elbows with them the next day, man. The cop could basically brush elbows with the perpetrator, okay, that he arrested the day before, man. Okay? You see, you may even have a perpetrator that may even want to get revenge on the cop, man. You got these people that are bugged out of their minds, man. You see, you got people out here that are mentally unstable. Okay, you got the increase in the derelict. Okay, that's coming around here. That's hey man, you got more people that are living on the street. You got more people looking searching garbage cans for food. You see, you got more people doing petty crimes and people getting robbed, people getting hit over the head with a pipe. For no reason. Hey, getting hit over a pipe, man, for, hey, you got $5 and you got that $5, man. okay, you're going to be at a loss, buddy. Pretty much, you know, okay. But it says, right, that no man, that every house is shut up, that no man may come in. You're going to have people that are going to be basically locking up their houses, man, trying to protect themselves from people, from perpetrators, man. You see, it says, there is a crying of wine in the streets. All joy is darkened, and mirth is going out the land. You see? And you're going to have people searching for answers, man. And it's not going to be given to them, man. You see? All they're going to see is just mayhem and confusion, man. Okay? You see? The mirth is going to be way past its time, man. In that time, man. You know? All right? It says, the city is left desolate. The gate is smitten with destruction, man. And then that's what you're going to see, man. You know, you want to talk about a decay of a society, man. All right. The laws are being put in place for that, man. Okay. The laws are being put in place for that, man. To give these people that do go out there and commit these crimes no repercussion, man, for things that they do, man. You see? All right. But the next precept, let's go with Jeremiah, okay? And we gotta speak about what Jeremiah was going into, man, because pretty much all of these prophets, man, really spoke about the same thing, but they said it in their own words, man. You know? All right, we're gonna go with Jeremiah 6, verse 8, and it says, be thou instructed, O Jerusalem, lest my soul depart from thee, lest I make thee desolate, a land not inhabited, man. And this is the time for people to take heed, man. Okay? Because we're telling you the things that are going to happen, man. And we're seeing the framework being set up, man, for it, man. Okay? All right? It says, verse 9, thus saith Yahweh of hosts, they shall thoroughly glean the remnant of Israel as a vine. Turn back thy hand as a grape gatherer into the baskets, man. And that's basically what we're doing, man. We're basically bringing in the Lord's sheep, man. You know? Okay? We're feeding the Lord's lambs. You see? You know, we're basically that grape gatherer, man. That's bringing the Lord's people into the fold, man. Okay? The ones that are predestined, man, from the foundation of the earth, man, to be able to be to survive, okay, for salvation ultimately, man. Okay? All right? And it says, to whom shall I speak and give warning, that they may hear? Behold, their ear is uncircumcised, they cannot hearken. Behold, the word of Yahweh is unto them a reproach, they have no delight in it. You know, and really anybody coming up against this truth, man, they're pretty much taking on the philosophy of the devil, man. Okay, everything that they've been taught, okay, they hold near and dear to them, man. And when you want to hear words of correction, man, they don't want to hear it, man. It's because they think that they have liberty in what they're doing. They're trusting in oppression, man. You see, it says, therefore I am full of the fury of Yahweh. I am weary of holding in. I will pour it out upon the children abroad, and upon the assembly of the young men together. Even the husband with the wife shall be taken, the aged with him that is full of days, man. So nobody's gonna be safe from the Lord's judgment, man. Okay, you see, you got these people, man. The Lord's not a respecter of persons, man. Okay, we're gonna start to see a lot of people being destroyed, man. Okay, and we have to prepare ourselves for things that we may we're gonna be witnesses of it, man. You know, it says, and their houses shall be turned unto others, with their fields and wives together. You see, for I will stretch out my hand upon the inhabitants of the land, saith Yahweh. For from the least of them even to the greatest of them, everyone is given unto covetousness, and from the prophet even to the priest, everyone dealeth falsely, man. And that's what everybody is, man. Everybody's a bunch of scammers, rip-offs, you know. All right, these 2/3, man. This is why I keep on saying it, man. The brotherhood is all we got, man. Okay, this is when you're dealing with people of a pure spirit, man. Okay, and they always had the pure spirit within them, and even in your ignorance of being wicked before the truth, man. you still had that pure heart within you, man. You see? You know, and it's always the fact of where you have people that was, even when men of the Lord that are in his truth, even when you were out there being wicked, pretty much, man. You basically, a lot of Jakes out there basically was just trying to fit in, man, so to speak, man. You know, and that spirit that you was trying to take on, or what spirit you had that you thought was the way to go in society, man, was not really you, man. That's not really you, man. The spirit that you trying to withhold as these 2/3, man, that's not really your spirit, man. There wasn't really this. We just trying to fit in, man. You see, you know. But every one of these people, man, they deal falsely, man. You know, the Lord said, man, the deceiver and the deceived are his, man. You see, right? So it says, and they have healed the hurt of the daughter of my people slightly, saying peace, peace, when there is no peace. You know, and that prosperity doctrine, man, is gonna get these people killed, man. Okay. These people are going to be sorely deceived, man, because people still think that there's prosperity in this place, man. All right? And we're seeing that all roads lead to the demise, okay, and the breakdown of society, man. You see? Okay? That's what's happening, man. You see? And it says, verse 15, were they ashamed when they have committed abomination? Nay, they were not all at all ashamed, neither could they blush. Therefore they shall fall among them that fall, and at the time that I visit them, they shall be cast down, saith Yahweh. And our people are basically taking pride in wickedness, man. Pretty much, man. You know, they're taking pride in wickedness, man. They're pretty much taking it on the ways of what this man, whatever this man is pushing. Our people are eating it up, man. And holding it near. Man, these people are primed for what this man is about to roll out, man. Okay, they're perfect prime candidates for it, man. And they're being prepped for it, man. Okay, which really is the gradualism, man. They're fully on board for it, man. You see, all right. You see, the Lord said that these people's they're uncircumcised, that they can't hear, man. You know, you see, all right. From there, let's get matter of fact, we're staying in Jeremiah. Let's see. Jeremiah 30. Start at the 5th verse, right? And it says, for thus say Yahweh, we have heard the voice of trembling and of fear and of not peace, man. And that's what's coming, man. Okay? All right, we're going to see in that time, man, how that prosperity doctrine is working out for these people, man. Okay, all right. We're going to see how, and the Lord said the Lord's going to destroy a lot of people just because for that pride that they have, man. You know, here it is. This place is imploded from the inside out, and pride is a mother, man. Pride is a mother, man. Pride is at an all-time high, man. You see, you know, it says, ask ye now and see whether a man doeth travail with child. Okay? Wherefore do I see a man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness, man. So you're going to have men, basically grown men, with their hands in their loins, man, for fear and anguish and torment, okay, that the Lord is going to put upon them, man. And the Lord has all kinds of scenarios, man, that it's going to go down, okay, in these cities, man, to when the man is going to be brought to his knees, man. You see? And it says, at last, for that day is great, so there is none like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it, man. And that's the remnant should be saved out of it, man. You know, the Lord said that, man. Though he destroy this people, pretty much, though I will not make a full end. You know, and that's really being having mercy on the remnant, man. Okay, which is the elect. You see? All right. So the Lord's gonna bring these plagues, man, upon this place, man. You know, and the Lord's gonna make do on it, man. Okay, we're seeing the perfect storm being brewed up, man. You know. All right, I want to finish this off with 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter. Okay, I'm going to pull some meat out of this real quick. But I'm gonna start at the 37th verse, and it says, "Behold, the plagues draw nigh, and are not slack." And the Lord's not slacking on no plagues coming to this place, man. And why should He, man? Okay, this place is ramping up to be more and more against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. Okay, so when the Lord starts to set His eyes upon this place, man, with the fury, man, it's not gonna be slack, man. Okay, this place got everything coming to it, man. Okay, all right, it's well ordered, man. Okay, it says, "As when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains, when a child cometh forth, they slack not for a moment." So when you have a woman that's going into labor, pretty much, man, you know, the pain and anguish that she goes through during labor, man, it doesn't cease, man. So the Lord said, man, the plagues that are coming upon this place, man, are not going to cease, man. Okay? It's going to be, everything is going to be on one upon another, man. It's going to, Lord said, everything's going to come into its perfect perfection, man. You see? And it says, even so shall the plagues be not slack that come upon the earth. The earth shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. O my people, hear my word. Make you ready for thy battle. And in those days, in those evils, be even as pilgrims upon the earth. You see? So the Lord is giving us the inside scoop, pretty much, on what's to come, man. Okay? Hear the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man, through the voice of the prophets, man. You see? Right? And it says, "He that selleth, let him be as one that fleeth away, and he that buyeth, as that one will lose," man. Because you're going to be at a loss, man, because it's not going to profit you that's selling something, man. Okay? If you sell something and you're going to get something in return, you better pretty much get out the way, because why? Somebody's going to be after what you got. You see? And just like the one that buys, man, you know, you're going to count it as a loss, man, pretty much, man. Because whatever possession that you have, man, it's going to be pretty much in a situation to where you're going to lose it, man. You know? Okay? It says, "He that occupieth merchandise, as he that have no profit by it, and he that buildeth, as if he shall not dwell therein." So, you know, these people that are trying to build these safe havens, so to speak, you know, okay? All right, it's not going to profit them, man. Okay? You're prepping, it's not going to profit these people, man. You see? All right? You know, and this is all the guys of E, pretty much, you know, the Idumean, you know, because he's a carnal man at the end of the day, man. You know, he thinks he's so far ahead of the game, and because, like I say, he knows, that's why you see a nation divided, pretty much, man. Okay? Because, you know, pretty much, they've been doing this for years, man, because they already got the inside scoop on them being shut out, you know, the everyday Joe six-pack. You're not part of the boys club, man. Okay? You see? All right? You're not part of the good old boy network, the real good old boy network. Okay? You know, this is the same back in the 80s, man, you know, when back in the Huey Lewis in the News days, you know, when Jake, pretty much Esau was out there, and he was a hunk of the earth, man. You know, you see, you know, the mullet was in style, pretty much. You know, Knight Rider, David Hasselhoff. You know, and them days is long gone, man. Okay, you know, pretty much the good old boy network, you know, that you had going on. You know, a friend of the friend, you know, a friend of the friend, pretty much, and you got, you know, pretty much a pass. You know, you basically had that conveyor belt way of getting through society and prospering. You know, the inside track, so to speak. You know, okay, hey, inside trading. Okay, you see, you know, for certain groups of people, man, that were prospering, man. Okay, them days is coming to an end, man. Now you're starting to see the great divide amongst these people, amongst these Idumeans, and you're starting to see the haves versus the have-nots, man. Okay, you see, all right, and the have-nots are pretty much basically stocking themselves up, okay, to come up against the ones that have. you know, because they want to know the ones that they have are going to take what little bit left that they have not have. If you follow what I'm saying, you know, okay? And it says, right, verse 43, he that soweth as if he should not reap, so also he that planteth the vineyard as if he shall not gather the grapes, man. So if things are going to be done for naught, man, you think that you're going to be prospering in that time, and the Lord's going to have it set up to where you're not going to profit from the things that you think you're going to be doing in that time, man. You see, right? And it says, they that marry as if they shall not get no children, and they that marry not as the widowers, man. You know, so everything is going to be at a pretty much at a negative, man. And therefore they that labor in vain. For strangers shall reap their fruits, and spoil their goods, overthrow their houses, and take their children captives. For in captivity and famine shall they get children. And that's you know, that's gonna be a great commodity in that time, man. Children, man. You see? Okay? And this is what the Lord has set up, man. You know, and this is what's coming to this place, man. All right, and the Lord, you know, when we always say, man, the Lord saved the best for last, man. You know, but we're gonna start seeing this in things like this happening all over the world. But pretty much, man, the Lord is gonna be plaguing Egypt, man, as before, man. Okay, as before. That's how we know that this is a future prophecy, man, that the prophets spoke about, man. You know, but you know, again, man, we're starting to see the framework, you know, of this place, man. You know, that this whole Safety Act, you know, from the state of Illinois, you know, following behind the state of New York with the bail reform, pretty much. And hey, man, they're gonna let these criminals back on the streets, you know, and they're probably gonna more likely revisit and release a lot of these prisoners that are actually already being held on bail, man. So you're gonna start to see a lot more of the population, you know, coming back on the streets, man. All right, and you know, hey, man, and they're gonna be up to their old ways, man. They're gonna be up to their old ways, man, because it's not like they're just putting them back on the street. So now, hey, they gotta survive now, man. They gotta survive. They gotta eat. You know, it's not like they're coming out with a job, pretty much. You know, it's not like they're coming out and they have a roof over their head. So, man, you're gonna have people, man. People's ribs are gonna be touching, man, and they're gonna do whatever they can to get what they want, man. You know. So this is the part of that hell that we're gonna see in that time, man. You know, and may Yahweh Bashim Abashah, man, keep the hedge on brothers, man. You know, but we see this, man. We see it coming, man. These people don't have a clue what's coming down the pipeline, man. You know. All right. So you know, with that, I want to conclude this lesson, and I hope it was edifying. And with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Abushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. And with that, Shalom.
Now, one reason